What's up, everybody? Once again, it is time for Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on March 4th, 2020. As usual, I'm starting off with the focus on figures that are available now. This does include the Black Widow common figures that are available with various retailers. I've seen these online, pretty easy to track those down if you are interested. I do plan on ordering some myself. I'm just waiting for the release of another figure that is an exclusive before I go ahead and pick up some of these. You also see here Ice Cube with the Impala, which that looks fantastic. It really looks like it's lifted right out of the music video. That is a common item as well that is pretty easy to find. The metallic Wally Pocket Pop is available with both Box Lunch. I believe that Hot Topic has this as well, but for sure with Box Lunch. You see here from Trolls World Tour, they have their Party City exclusive that has become available now. The Ron Weasley Patronus, that is available with Wizarding World's website, but remember that this will have a wide release pretty soon here, but you can go ahead and check right now with Wizarding World if you don't want to wait on that mass release of it. You also see here, this is kind of interesting that they have a 10-inch Indiana Jones. This was a Parks exclusive that is available on Shop Disney right now. You can go ahead and pick that up. Of course, this is not metallic like the one that's going to be with Emerald City Comicon. But if you actually like the look of this one better, which I've seen some people say they prefer the look of this one, then again, like I said, it is readily available now. You also see here with Hot Topic all the way to the right, there are a couple of pop pins that you can go ahead and pick up. That does include the Venomized Green Goblin and also Papa Emeritus II or 2. I'm not sure how you say it there. Of course, this would be the lead singer of Ghost, has a pop pin that is available. Moving along here with a focus on the Funko Shop, there are some pop heads that have become available. Seems like that had kind of a lukewarm reception. I know people really prefer to see pops get released on the Funko Shop, but of course Funko does mix it up. You see here also the latest pop from Pops Around the World, Tula, representing Brazil, is available. And then I really like this release here. I knew it was coming up because basically I've been kind of checking off this rumored list that was floating around. So Wally Wardheads was on that list that had been floating around, and I think he looks pretty cool. I know some people have kind of an odd reaction to him because, of course, on the packaging of Warheads, he's just a head, but he has a body now. I think he looks pretty cool, though. He kind of reminds me of Atom Bomb from the Garbage Pail Kids, so I like the look of him, and I actually did order this one. I may have to go ahead and pick up Tula as well. I might go ahead and just collect all the pops around the world. Definitely let me know what you think, though, about Wally Warheads if you're interested in that one. And yes, all these items that you see here, these are still available now on the Funko Shop. So some random bits of information here. The Futura C3PO, that is going to release with Target on April 19th. Okay, again, it's going to be on April 19th. I know some people have been wondering about that. Some people have been asking, so make sure you mark your calendar for that. Also, there is an Artemis Fowl 3-pack that's coming soon. Right now, the retailer is not known. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes to Barnes & Noble. You know, things related to novel series tend to go there. I really want to hear some reactions, share some reactions to that Artemis Fowl trailer. I really don't know about the books. Maybe the books are cool, but that movie trailer, ooh, it looked kind of rough to me. I feel like the studio is about to lose a lot of money, that Disney's about to lose a lot of money on that. That's just my opinion, though. Let me know what your thoughts about that trailer. Also, GameStop has an exclusive t-shirt of the child, Baby Yoda, that is available right now. The Amazon exclusive glow-in-the-dark Gamerverse door is available to pre-order at a reduced price. I think it's $9. That's a pretty good looking figure. It's glow in the dark, so if you're even halfway interested, I feel like you might as well go ahead and pre-order that. Personally, I've already pre-ordered it. I think it's definitely worth that price. And the Devastator you see is coming soon to FYE, no specific release date. Of course, once that becomes available, I will make sure that I share that with you all. Now, as far as Emerald City Comicon is concerned, there have been a few people been a little bit impatient, been asking me, when are the figures dropping? Of course, remember, I always share the information I know within these videos. So the figures should become available as of March 13th. That's what I know right now. If anything changes, of course, I will share that with you all. But it seems like the figures are going to be available in store and online on March 13th. So that basically means late night, March 12th, you should start checking websites for any of these figures. As far as the Funko Shop is concerned, Funko usually waits until right before the convention to let it be known when the items will become available on the Funko Shop. So basically, right before Emerald City Comic Con, I will try to do another video to give you all updates. Just be on the lookout for that. Now with Hot Topic, I want to go over a couple of their exclusives. Kid Flash with the glow-in-the-dark chase should be available the same day as most of you are checking this out. So definitely be on the lookout for that in store, and then in the evening it should become available online. That's the exclusive that I'm waiting on. I want to basically go ahead and order this, and then a couple of the Black Widow figures. Really hoping for the chase, but you know, if I don't get it, it's a cool looking figure regardless. I really do like the look of it, so I'm definitely looking forward to that one. Again, Kid Flash with the glow-in-the-dark chase available as of March 5th. And then Rogue in her flying form there, or her flying pose, I should say, is going to be available in late March. Of course, once it becomes available, I'll give you a reminder about that. And then we have here, we basically knew that there was a pop ride on the way based on Naruto. And you see it here now. I think the character's name is Jiraiya. Forgive me if I mispronounced that, but Jiraiya on Toad is going to be a late March or early April release. Again, once that release comes along, I will give you all a reminder. So there are a lot of pop pins on the way. You see that these pop pins are going to be 4 inches tall. It seems that each wave is going to have a chase variant of at least one character. As I learn more about these, and of course as they become available, I will let you all know. Although I will say Funko has already been doing pins for a good while, mainly selling them, I noticed, through Box Lunch. It seems like Box Lunch tends to have a lot of Loungefly products, and they've been having pins for a while, but of course these are a larger size of pins, 4 inches tall, so they're basically the height of pop pins. And I know a lot of people out there are fig pin fans of fig pins and fig pin collectors, but you know, Funko's allowed to make pins too. Plenty of companies make pins, so I don't think it's a negative thing at all that Funko is making them. If you're into them, you can pick them up. If not, you know, it doesn't hurt anything. I personally may add a couple of these to my collection. I do think some of them look pretty cool, especially the Marvel and DC ones. So, you know, I think this is an interesting product. I am somewhat interested, and of course, as these become available, I will give you all reminders and let you know that they are available. So from the upcoming movie Minions to The Rise of Gru, of course, you see some figures here that are on the way. Seems like they're going to be at least 7 common pops if you do include the 10-inch variant there of Stewart on skates. Also, there's going to be the Kung Fu Kevin glow-in-the-dark exclusive that's going to be available with FYE. I actually like the look of that, and it seems like it's inspired by Bruce Lee. You know, that is the Bruce Lee jumpsuit there, so that's pretty interesting looking. I even like how he has his mouth open like he's doing the Bruce Lee's whole sort of pose and everything. Pretty cool looking there. And then you also see, based on this movie, there are going to be mystery minis and pocket pops as well. Now, Altered Carbon, I've only ever watched, I think, just the first episode of the first season, and don't even remember much about it. If you're a fan of this series, or you think this series is worth checking out, just, you know, basically give me some feedback on the series, your personal thoughts about it if you have watched it. I know right now the series is on its 2nd season, so yeah, just give me some feedback about it, and you know, what type of taste you think this would appeal to, basically, so I can try to figure out if it's worth the time, you know, to invest the time into checking it out. But you see that there are going to be at least 3 pops on the way based on Altered Carbon. No word of any exclusives or anything like that right now, just these 3 pops. If I learn any more, of course I will share. And there are more One Punch Man pops on the way. I feel like I may have addressed at least some of these previously, but you see the figures that are going to be available here. There is a chase there in the mix. That's a glow-in-the-dark chase, and there's going to be that GameStop exclusive there as well. And then you see from My Hero Academia, there's going to be a Fugitive Toys exclusive All for One figure, which I believe is already available for pre-order on their site, so you can check out the Fugitive Toys site to see if you can get that pre-order in for All for One. Personally, I didn't go to check out the site. I don't really check out Fugitive Toys very often. Their prices can be way up there sometimes. I'm not always happy about the way they do certain releases, but again, if you're interested in that figure, just check out the site to see if you can get a pre-order in. And we're about to get into the rumor mill here. As always, remember, some of these may pan out to be true, some of them may not. The majority of the rumors tend to actually pan out to be true, but it doesn't always happen, so just do bear that in mind. So with Simpsons Treehouse of Horror, I would not be surprised at all if Funko does another full wave, because they have been very popular thus far. So these are the potential figures that are on the way. Homer as Death, which I think would be awesome. Vampire Krusty. Zombie Bart. I think Zombie Bart would look really good. Maggie as Witch. Bart with Maggie on baby stroller. Devil Flanders. I really hope that happens. I haven't been collecting these pops, but if they do Devil Flanders, I'd be tempted to pick that up, and I may have to go back and look for some of the others if that happens. Then also Homer with Jukebox, which I'm sure is a reference to a particular episode. There also seems to be a 10-inch Chucky from Child's Play on the way. I may pick that up depending on which version they go with. You know, how that Chucky figure actually looks. You know, it would really depend. Like if they did the Bride of Chucky, maybe not. But if they did one of the other variants of Chucky, then I possibly could go for it. Also, it seems that they're going to be an updated version, because there is a vaulted version of Edward Scissorhands, but it seems like there's going to be a new Edward Scissorhands, actually 2 variants of him, and then also Kim in white dress. It seems that there's going to be a Funko Shop exclusive glow-in-the-dark Casper. I feel like I've been talking about Casper Pops in the rumor mill for like 2 years now, so I don't know what's going on with that. You know, we'll just have to continue to wait and see if there's going to be some Casper Pops. Now, I know, of course, there's already a Gabriel Iglesias Funko Pop, and it seems like there's going to be a new variant on the way. Hopefully, the release of the new variant will go a little bit smoother. You know, we'll have to see what happens with that. Excuse me. And then it seems that there's going to be some Pop Pride Pops, including a Rainbow Hello Kitty, a Rainbow Batman, and yes, I know there's already been a Rainbow Batman. Of course, this one would be a different style, and then also a Rainbow SpongeBob SquarePants. And then with Queen, it seems like we're going to get more versions of Freddie Mercury, including him with the king, you know, with the crown on and everything, his king outfit. And then also a Radio Gaga Freddie Mercury, which Radio Gaga is actually my favorite Queen song. One of my favorite songs just in general. I think that song is brilliant. I love the live performance of it at Live Aid. Just awesome. Really, really amazing. With Star Wars, we could have some GameStop exclusives on the way, including the Power of the Force Stormtrooper. I honestly don't get that reference there personally. A Battlefront 2 hooded Yoda, which that should be interesting to see. And then I've shared these previously. I'm just going to address them again quickly, though. A Knights of the Old Republic, Darth Malak, and Darth Raven as well. And then based on Critical Role Vox Machina Origins, and I'm really not familiar with that. It seems like we're going to have a couple of pops on the way. I'm assuming that this is a whole D&D things. That's what it looks like to me, but I don't really know much about that. If you can share anything, any details regarding Critical Role, definitely share that within the comments. But yeah, you all, that's going to do it for this edition of Funko News. I know it feels like it's been a while since the last one, but of course we just had London Toy Fair, quickly followed by New York Toy Fair. So that was a ton of information that was already shared. So I'm not surprised that news has slowed way down. But as always, when I feel like there's enough information to gather together for you all, then I'm going to share what I know in the videos. As always, please be patient with me. I will share everything that I know in these videos to try to help out the community. If you appreciate the efforts, please make sure that you drop a like on the video. If you think the video is going to help out other collectors, then please make sure you share it. And like you saw at the beginning of this video, I'm trying to get the channel to 40,000 subscribers so we can do that giveaway. So promote the channel, spread the word, and let's get to that milestone sooner than later. But as always, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Thank you all so much for the support, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.